Punch. Missed a spot. You know what? That's it. That's it. I'm done. Just done. I give up. I give up. I totally give up. I really just, yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. And I just, yeah, I'm done. I don't know how else to put it. I'm done. I am 100% done. I give up. I completely, totally give up. I'm over this shit. Completely over this shit. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just, okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm finished. Just don't want to. I don't want to. Not anymore. I don't want to. Yeah, I guess this means I'm done. Completely done. I'm over it. Completely over it. What am I talking about? You think I'm talking... Oh, you think I'm talking about this? No. I just think we're all having a lot of days like that lately. A lot of days like that. And when I say lately, I mean the last 2 years. And I can certainly say with 100% confidence that I've experienced multiple. And I don't think it's an exaggeration when I say so many days like that you lose count, they blur together, and it is just absolutely... You just can't deal with it. You can't deal with it, and you just don't want to deal with it. You either want to go back to bed, you don't want to go to work, you don't want to deal with this person, that person. They could be your family, and you still don't want to deal with them. And yeah, it's just, you feel like you are barely able to just function. Talking more and more about mental health these days, and you know, as someone who has bouts with depression and anxiety and various other emotional, you know, issues and mental issues and stuff like that I feel like are swirling around in my head, you know, it can be challenging just to get through a given day or a given moment. Just any given moment in your day can feel like it's impossible. So what do? You look for things. You try to find things that help you, you know, function in your day, that help you appreciate and enjoy your day. Do you see where this is going? I like to think you would by now. I'm talking about mental health, and I'm smoking a cigar. Do cigars affect your mental health? Do cigars have any impact on your mental health? Well, let's talk about that. So, light up your cigar, let's relax and shed the day, and talk about how cigars affect your mental health for better or for worse. Cue music. What's up, guys? You are watching Dad Smoking Cigars, sponsored by StogieLives.com and Casa Cuevas Cigars. From our Casa to yours. Thank you guys for joining me for another Friday video. Now, I know that the beginning of that video was a little bit of a to-do and kind of a, you know, a little bit dramatic, but I'm just trying to drive a point home, because very often we focus, like in the videos that I do a lot of the time, I'm focusing on the cigar itself, in like what it's made of, how the flavor notes and the burn and the construction and all that kind of stuff. When I'm doing a review, those are the things I focus on. So obviously I'm not really going outside of the cigar in terms of, like, you know, my experience emotionally, mentally, and all that kind of stuff. I might touch on it a little bit, but for the most part I'm focusing on the cigar itself. And in the beginning of the video I mentioned that all of us, I feel like, and I know that I am no exception to this, that there are just a number of days, so many days lately, where you just feel like, all right, that's it, I'm done, screw this, can't take it anymore, whether it's your job or, you know, stuff going on in family, relationships, friends, just drama, you know, or it's just, you know, anything related to the pandemic over the last 2 years. I feel like, I mean, that has impacted and continue to impact us in various ways, and definitely up here. I know for myself in the last couple of years, I've gone through some major changes emotionally and mentally, just because of the various stresses that have that can be attributed to the pandemic, as well as other things that I'm just, trying to keep a balance in my life, making sure I'm taking care of business here at home, my family, figuring, walking a career path, doing what I do here with Dad Smoking Cigars. This is something I love doing, but I also have to try and make sure I can make it work with my schedule and my routine, because there are some nights where it's not really possible for me to come out here, smoke a cigar, shoot a video, edit, do all that kind of stuff that comes along with it. But at the same time, when it comes to this in particular, whether I'm shooting a video or not, part of the reason why I come out here is to enjoy a cigar. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you, when I am smoking a cigar just for my enjoyment, I'm coming out here to light one up, whether it's one that I've smoked a million times or it's one that I am trying for the first time or I've only had a couple times, whatever the case might be. I am coming out here to relax. I'm coming out here to decompress. I'm coming out here for me time. And part of that me time is smoking a nice stogie. Tonight I'm smoking the La Gloria Cubana Serie Are. I don't, my Spanish is a little rusty, especially when it comes to the alphabet. So, but Series R, and it's got a decent ring gauge on it. I would say close to about like 58. If I don't know for sure. I didn't bother to look it up before the video, but it's got a good ring gauge on it and really good flavor. The flavor, just talking on that for just a second, it actually reminds me of just like the aroma that I normally smell when I'm walking into a lounge or walking even in the humidor or just the lounge itself. It's got a really kind of just nice, subtly sweet tobacco flavor, and it's really smooth and it's tasty, and it's a really nice, enjoyable cigar. Segueing back into the subject matter at hand, when I'm able to really truly kick back and relax, enjoy a cigar, I'm able to just kind of disconnect from everything that's going on in a given day, whatever it is, whatever I've experienced, whether I went to work that day or not, or I was just handling stuff at home, my kids, my wife, and other things like that, just the various interactions I have in a given day. There's bound to be some sort of stress, especially where there's responsibilities and obligations that are involved, which all of us handle those every day because, frickin' adulting. Everybody hates it, but we all got to do it. And as I'm doing my adulting, sometimes I can feel myself just get into a state of anxiety, or even, have little bouts of depression, or whatever the case is, emotionally or mentally. I might just be stressed to the max, and I feel like I can't take another stressor. Anything else that might provoke me, I'm just going to lose it. And not every day I can come out here and smoke a cigar, but on the days that I do, the days that I can, it is absolutely everything that I need. Now, obviously, there's some people who are touchy about cigar smoking, obviously those who don't smoke cigars, and especially those who automatically assume that cigars are just the worst possible thing for your health. Now, I am not going to sit here and say that there are absolutely zero health risks with cigars, because there are some here and there, but depending on where you look up your information, and hopefully you're looking it up in with credible sources, cigars aren't as bad for you as people might lead you to believe. And there's other videos and stuff where I've talked about that, and there's various sources you can look it up, but basically if you had a cigar a day, you would have less than 2% chance of developing cancer. But we're not talking about that. We are talking about how it affects us mentally. Now, just to give you a little bit of context, when it comes to me smoking these on a regular basis, I don't smoke that much during the week. I wish I could smoke more, but I can't, just because of how my schedule is. I smoke anywhere from 2 to 4 cigars a week. Not a lot in comparison to some of you who smoke every single day, sometimes multiple cigars a day, which sounds lovely, but that's just not something I'm able to really do. So in terms of like the nicotine and everything like that, I could put down cigars for weeks at a time and have it not affect me negatively. I got no withdrawal symptoms. I don't get shakes. I don't get jittery or anything like that, because I can't have a cigar. If I needed to, I could abstain from cigars for a pretty lengthy period of time if it was absolutely necessary. Is it ever actually necessary? No, it's never necessary. I try to have a cigar as often as I possibly can, and sometimes I get some extra opportunities to do it, and those are always wonderful. But, and this is based off of just a few sources that I've read, the major consensus is this. If you are smoking cigars for your enjoyment and relaxation, then it automatically starts to provide mental health benefits from that alone. Setting aside any of the other potential risks and things like that that might be attributed to cigars, note that I said might be, if you are sitting down to enjoy it and relax, you're automatically getting mental health benefits because you are able to disconnect from your day and whatever's stressing you out, and you are enjoying a delicious cigar because you sometimes just need that. And your relaxation might look different from my relaxation, but most of us, especially those who watch these kinds of videos and consume this kind of content, cigars are how we relax. Obviously, sitting down and enjoying a cigar soothes the nerves and it calms your mind, and it helps you kind of be able to relax and take in your surroundings, making you even more alert. Interestingly enough, it can be something that relaxes as well as stimulates you because of, you know, again, a little bit of the nicotine and what's in a cigar. It can kind of perk you up a little bit, but you are still sitting, relaxing, enjoying, and you are getting to, whether you're by yourself or maybe you're with people and enjoying great conversation, you're laughing, you're enjoying, you're relaxing, you're having a good time. Mental health benefits automatically start to take place. Now, I'm not going to claim this as an actual fact. It seems to be relative to the person who is describing their experience in smoking a cigar, because if you were to talk to a medical expert, they probably say you're absolutely full of shit. But naturally, the simple act of smoking a cigar provides relaxation. And, you know, if for somebody who, say, has high blood pressure, there are some who have actually argued that sitting and smoking a cigar on a regular basis is actually far more effective than blood pressure pills. I don't know about that. I don't have issues with my blood pressure. Well, nothing that's been medically diagnosed anyway. My blood pressure goes up quite a bit sometimes during the day, depending on what I'm dealing with. But I don't have any blood pressure issues that require medication, so I'm not an authority on that. But apparently there have been claims that it is better than taking blood pressure medication. But I don't know if I test that, if I'm being perfectly honest. So if you're taking blood pressure medication, please don't throw them out because, oh, well, I have saying I have cigars now, so I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, don't do that. That is not me saying that. Disclaimer, I am not saying to toss your medication. According to an article I was reading on torchcigarbar.com, they said that they're actually claiming, and I don't see a source cited, so don't quote me on this, but apparently there has actually been evidence, however much or little, that cigar smoking can actually help reduce the risks of Parkinson's disease, because research basically says that cigar smoking can help boost dopamine levels. Parkinson's disease is attributed to low dopamine and the neurodegenerative, neurodegenerative conditions that come from that, but again, don't quote me on that. Apparently there's evidence that it helps lower the risks, but who knows? All I can say is that there seem to be a number of benefits for mental and physical health when smoking a cigar. The fact of the matter is, you are in a state of relaxation, and anytime you can enter into a state of rest and relaxation, there are automatic physical and mental benefits. Anyone who has, whether they work a demanding job or they have a demanding and hectic home life or whatever, or they're just constantly hustling to be successful and make sure that they are getting where they want to go in life, you got to stop and relax. You got to stop and pause and make sure that you are putting certain things on hold so you can actually enjoy life and you are not stressing yourself the hell out on a constant basis, because even pursuing success and everything that goes along with it, you can find yourself in such a state of stress and tension that if you don't relax soon, you're going to start experiencing some very, very bad health risks. Anything from high blood pressure to strain on your heart, and a number of other things that can occur in your body and mind by being just stressed and constantly on the go all the time. You got to take time to rest. One of the ways I rest and relax is to sit back, relax, and enjoy a cigar as often as I can. And many of you can attest to just how wonderful it is to be able to do that, the privilege of being able to do that. And I know that the times that I have been able to just chill, and I know you you're not going to be surprised by me saying this. The times that I'm most relaxed smoking a cigar is usually when I'm hanging out with my dad. And I'm at his house, hanging out at his California room, outside, watching some TV, and in his very comfy chairs that he has on the patio, just relaxed and enjoying. I can honestly tell you that those are the times that I'm most at ease, and it just helps all the more that I'm enjoying a lovely cigar, whatever I'm smoking, whether it's something he's given me or something I brought myself. It definitely does wonders for the mind, the nerves, and the body. So keep that in mind next time you're sitting down to smoke a cigar, and consider the fact that you're actually doing something for your mental health. Even your physical health, if you're in a state of relaxation and you're just chilling and enjoying, you're going to get benefits automatically. So I recommend doing this as often as possible. For the sake of your mental and emotional health, smoke some cigars. You won't regret it. Again, disclaimer, I am not a physician. I am not a mental health professional, but these are just statements based off of my own experience smoking cigars and enjoying them for as long as I have. The benefits far outweigh any negatives, and I think the majority of you will agree with me and know that what I'm saying is pretty much right on the head. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I just thought I'd kind of share that little those thoughts that I was having with you in regards to cigars and mental health, something I was kind of thinking about, because honestly, getting to do this, even if it's only a couple times a week, I wish I could do it more, but at the same time, I still get to do it, and it's wonderful that I get to do it. So I'm grateful that I get to hang out here and smoke a cigar, because if I didn't have this space and this nice little luxury, I don't know what I would what I would do to kind of fill that gap. It's just I'm just glad I don't have to think about it. But anyways, guys, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, in every which way you need to take care of yourself. Enjoy as many cigars as you can, as often as you can. Relax, enjoy, decompress, and yeah, as always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow Dad Smoking Cigars on dads_smoking_cigars on Instagram, and be sure to check us out on Facebook. Until then, guys, stay smoky, and I'll see you in the next one.